Okay, we are back this morning. We have a very special guest in the studio. We've just had a fun-filled day today. Lindsay with me, and of course Jennifer and your daughter Chloe. Now some of you may have heard the Carnival for a Cure. This is Chloe. And Mom, tell us a little bit, like Chloe's trying to wave, tell us a little bit about Chloe.
Okay, Chloe is, she's 3 years old. She was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy type 1 when she was 6 months old, which was a surprise to us because spinal muscular atrophy type 1 is a terminal illness. Blew us away because when she was born, we left Crestwood with a 10 on her APGAR. You know, it's totally healthy, totally normal. It's a genetic disorder.
Okay.
However, nobody in our family we've ever known to have it, generations and generations back, but we've just been carrying this gene. In fact, 1 out of every 40 people you see carry this gene that causes spinal muscular atrophy.
Really?
Yes, and 1 out of every 6,000 babies are born with it. That's a statistic, that's the latest one. They're doing research right now finding out that maybe some children who have SIDS, who've passed from SIDS, really had SMA.
Okay, so they're doing a lot of research on that now.
They're doing a lot of research right now.
Now, when we were talking in the break, you said, I imagine that a lot of parents that have children that have certain different, whatever it may be. Are you in denial? You said you were in denial.
Absolutely. It's one of those things, you get a diagnosis like that and you think, wow, this is something that happens to somebody else. This can't be happening to me, you know.
Do you start second guessing everything that you ever did?
Everything. You know, I mean, you start thinking, okay, well, you know, maybe I shouldn't have that cup of coffee, or, you know, and then of course you find out it's a genetic thing, but, you know, you find out you're not in control. You're not in control no matter how many vitamins you take, no matter how healthy you are through your pregnancy. There are just some things that happen in this world that you cannot control. And that's really hard to take for a mom. You know,
I bet.
Because we think we're in control, you know. So.
You have to be, you have to be.
Yeah.
Now, when you brought Chloe home, you had no idea anything was wrong.
No clue.
What can you tell parents out there? What are some signs that parents need to really watch for and think more about?
Absolutely. And I'm glad you pointed that out because there are probably, well, there's most likely some people out there who might be watching this show who may find out later on that their child has SMA because you go home from the hospital, everything's fine. Some signs to look for would be, well, first of all, SMA manifests itself a lot of the way Lou Gehrig's disease does, ALS. So they'll gradually be getting weaker. Instead of a child getting stronger, they get weaker. And, you know, with her, all of a sudden her head and neck control just started getting worse and worse. And like I was telling you, we thought we were blaming ourselves. We thought, oh, we're hugging her too much, we're holding her too much, we're not letting her get enough exercise, you know. So, but that was our big indication.
You said you had placed her. A lot of parents have those little bouncy bouncy seats that you put the kids in, and the next thing you knew, her head was just lying over.
Yeah,
so.
I turned for a moment, and all of a sudden, her head was just laying there. And she's looking at me like, "Help me! I can't get my head up."
Yeah.
And that was a real okay. I can't be in denial anymore. You know,
There's something wrong.
My first time I really broke down. I said, "Okay, I think my mother-in-law's right. I think there might be something wrong." And so we took her to the pediatrician. He sent us to Birmingham. The diagnosis we were hoping to get was that she needed some physical therapy, or she, you know, needed to exercise more. We need to put her down.
But there'd be a quick fix.
Yeah, quick fix.
Yeah.
Took 3 neurologists looked at her, and they said, well, to be, you know, entirely conclusive, we're going to do blood tests. It's a genetic disorder, but we believe she has SMA type 1. And I'm thinking, okay, well, great. You know, where's the medicine? What can we do? You know, she grow out of it. You know. Because a lot of disorders, you know, kids can grow out of, or, you know, they stay the same, or, you know, something along those lines. Well, they said, no, actually, she only has a 50% chance of seeing 2. She will pass away from this disorder. It is the #1 genetic killer in children under the age of 2, and there's no treatment or cure.
How old is Chloe now?
She's 3.
You're doing good, Mom.
She's doing good, yeah.
You're doing good.
Well, you know, that's ultimately up to God, so.
Well, it certainly is. She's darling in here this morning. All right, Lindsay, tell us about what can people do to get out here and help and spread awareness?
Well, we've got Chloe's Carnival for a Cure. As Jenny said, there is no cure treatment at this time.
Right.
So what we're doing is we're trying to raise awareness for the cause, and also to try and generate some money for the families, because as you can see, you know, dealing with a child that has SMA is can be very trying on the family. So we've got Chloe's Carnival. We've got all these families that are coming to Providence. You're welcome to bring your children. We've got moon bounces, cakewalks, face painting, pumpkins, carnival games. Fun for the whole family, lots of food. A DJ's going to be there all day. We've got Fantasy Playhouse coming out to do a play, and we also have some vendors there that'll be selling Christmas things, so Mom can look at Christmas. The cost is free admission. We'll be selling tickets to each of the events. They're very inexpensive, you know, like the little tickets you get at the carnival. Or we've got a family 4-pack, which is $25, and it includes all the food, games, everything for a family of 4. So
can't beat that.
Exactly. We would love everyone to come out and support Chloe and celebrate her accomplishments and her family's accomplishments and learn some more about this disease and how it is affecting our community.
All right. Well, Lindsay, thank you so much. Jennifer, thank you for bringing. It was such a surprise when she brought Chloe in here. I had no idea Chloe was going to be able to make it.
We're joined at the hip.
Well, that is wonderful. Now, you do have a website. I do want to say you have video of Chloe on there as well?
We do, absolutely.
What's the website address?
It's www.caringbridge.org.
Okay.
/Chloe Bush, CHLOEBUSH.
Email me, ztv@jamiecooper.com. I'll pass that information for sure, and get out there. And this is actually October 17th. It starts from 10 to 2 p.m. in the Providence area, and I'll send you information on that as well if you need it. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, guys.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to take a very quick break. When we get back, Dr. Jan White, and we're going to wrap it up. We'll be back right after this.
Love